Welcome back to our daily vlog series throughout the month of December. We got about 0 sleep last night after both of our dogs got really sick and had to be let out to use the bathroom every 2 hours. We called around at some vets in Arizona, and that is why we're now headed from El Paso to Tucson, Arizona to get our dogs into the emergency vet. But obviously, we're going to have some fun along the way, so our first stop is Rosa's Cantina in El Paso, Texas. We're off to take Ziggy and Ditto to the vet. Car is fully packed. Realities of traveling with a dog.
Down to El Paso, fell in love with a Mexican girl. Night time would find me at Rosa's Cantina.
We're going to Rosa's Cantina from El Paso, the Grateful Dead song. That's my favorite taco spot. One of the most confusing things about Texas is you have a left and a straight lane here, and then this is like a U-turn lane, and this is throughout all of Texas has this. So you skip the left turn and you just do this little U-turn, so you don't have to wait at the light. But it's really confusing because if you think it's the regular left turn to go that direction, you're in trouble.
And if you've never driven here before,
And it feels wrong at first if you're not used to it. So, little driving tip for Texas that's throughout the entire state. This is Mexico. Mexico. That's a Mexico mountain, the art. We made it to Rosa's Cantina in El Paso.
I can't believe it.
So cool. If you've seen our intro and outro be music tourism, you might have been wondering where that's coming from since we haven't actually been to concerts since arriving in the US. Well, we have some exciting concerts planned in Arizona, but this is just one example. We try to plan our trips and our routes based on where we can see things that are related to live music, just like Rosa's Cantina in El Paso. Just a few minutes later, we cross the border into New Mexico. New Mexico has the best roads in America. You heard it here first from Mike.
I said Mike.
In all our road trips though, for real, every time we hit the New Mexico border, the roads immediately are better. They do a great job maintaining their roads, especially on the interstate. So, New Mexico is the most underrated state. We continued to make many stops along the 10 due to Ziggy and Ditto being sick, and the next one was a really good one. So if you're looking for a good stop in New Mexico, which can be hard to find, I recommend this Valero in Deming, New Mexico. This is a good one. A nice little rest stop. Clean. It was really clean.
Yeah, it's clean, lots
But
of options.
expensive chamoy.
You know, the tellers were nice, lots of people.
Yeah, I agreed. 3 countries, 3 states, planes, trains, buses, automobiles, RV, e-bike. We've literally done it all to get to this moment. We're officially back in Arizona. Feels like we barely left. The last time we were in Arizona was a long time ago. So the last time we were in Arizona was May of 2023. And it's December 2024.
Wow.
That's the longest time we've not been in Arizona.
Time flies.
Yeah, time flies. We had continued calling vets throughout the day. All of them were emergent or urgent care vets. One did say they could take us, but by the time we arrived, they said there was an over 8-hour wait. It would actually be faster for us to head up to Scottsdale, a 2-hour drive away, to get Ziggy and Ditto in as soon as possible, as all of their symptoms only got worse. But before we headed to Scottsdale, we stopped by our favorite local Tucson chain, EG's. This is something from my childhood and a restaurant Mike and I love. Our favorite Tucson treat, EG's. If you know, you know. We actually love the subs so much, but I did get the EG's too.
Hungry.
This is the best ranch that exists, EG's Ranch. I'll fight you on this. Fries and ranch. This is American.
Isn't that the A-lock you stayed in when we broke up with?
This is called a crinkle cut fry. Ranch dip. And this is what they call an EG's, the frozen dessert. Now that we're well fed, full of EG's, it is time to go to Scottsdale. We did have to make several stops in that 2-hour drive for Ziggy and Ditto, but some of them were actually pleasant. Both dogs receive subcutaneous fluids, which is where they actually inject what they would normally put in an IV bag in between the layers of their skin and muscle. And so it forms this little ball on both of them, and it keeps them hydrated instead of them having to stay for an IV. It was actually a really cool thing and really nice. Both dogs immediately felt better, but they looked so funny with this giant ball of water poking out of their skin. We made it home. The dogs are still sick. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow as we get back into the holiday spirit, spending time with family and getting into that Christmas cheer.